It's not open every day.
So this is KOA Holiday, Northshore Landing, and we are here for 14 days. As you enter the park, you can see that there's these train cars that are on each side. This is a coffee shop on this side. And then this train car on this side, they have some goats outside for petting. And then inside it looks like they also have some other animals inside in the cages. So you can see as you enter the park, on the left is the trash area. There's also a propane fill area here. And then over on this side is a storage area for other RVs. There's also a volleyball court that's down there. This is the office. As you pull in, there's garbage on this side and a propane fill-up point. There's also the RV dump site. So there's an RV dump site here. Kind of a little hangout area, if you will. There's a gazebo, there's a fire pit with some swings, there's a couple hammocks, some picnic tables, and a tetherball court, and a small little jungle gym. So it's kind of interesting. These are sites 153 to 222, and you can see the sites are kind of laid out. There's some permanent locations that are here as well, but a lot of these sites are just gravel or dirt, and this is site 155. And then you can see on this other side a few other sites. Site 154 so this is a 153, which is a pull-through site, pretty large site. You can see there's a pretty large RV sitting in it right now. Gives you a good overview of the layout of the campground, and it is pretty hilly, and a lot of these roads would be very uncomfortable in a fifth wheel. This is site 108. We've seen these sites used over the past week. This is site 107. 106. This one is
99.
site 99 and 98. And you can see these are transient sites. They're paved. They don't look too bad, but the road is rather interesting. And if you look behind us, you can see this is a narrow road. Could cause some issues, but here's site 104. And then, all right, these are sites 274 to 269, and they're not paved, but this is 274. Gravel pull-through sites, picnic table. They look pretty tight in between the two. 273, 272, 271. Here's a large fifth wheel. These seem to have a pretty good setup for like Starlink because there's not a lot of trees above them. And then this is looks like it's a small site, very, very small site. 260, super small. With good open sky for Starlink connections. They are all gravel, and I'm at a dead end actually, so now I have to kind of cut through a site, which I'm not really care to do. We are 265. 266, 258.
They're pretty narrow.
257. A lot of these are really narrow. Right here is a very large pull-through site.
But then 260.
And then right here where we're at is 264. So kind of difficult to tell which is which. Lucy, what do you see? Lucy. This side looks like a large pull-through site as well. I'm not sure what the number is. I can see it. Looks like site 47 is where it ends. Again, some more pull-through sites. So that's a section that's kind of 247 through 255. So that one wasn't 47, it was 247. That one, yeah, it came out that one. All right, so these are some more transient sites. We've seen people come and go on these. We're in site 87 of this, so I'm sure this is site 85. And yep, this is site 85.
This is 94 on this side.
This is 86. Here's site 94. Ours is site 87, so this is our site right here. You see it has a nice patio. It's all concrete. Into these locations, it is pretty tight. And it's open, but it would be very difficult to get in there.
That's permanent.
This is a permanent site. It looks like site 88, and this one looks pretty permanent. Site 91, site 89, and then if you see site 102, and then the next one looks like 103, it's a permanent cabinet that is here. This is site 90, which looks like it wouldn't be too bad of a spot. And then but there's another one,
Very
101, that's right next to it. But there's a lot of the road and the ground is. These sites down here, looks like site 64 through 66. Looks like some nice pull-throughs. We did see a large Class A sitting in here yesterday I believe it was. And this is site 66. Nice pull-through site. Site 65. And then down, this one would probably be down to Lake Oconee as well. But site 64 looks dirt, and this is kind of a dead-end road, so maybe a little tight location. All of these do have power and water. The power is 50 and 30 amp, and then you can see the water are these pumps with the handle that pull up to turn on, and then you have your seal connections.
These are very tight.
Now, if you were driving along here, the roads through here are very tight. They're single lane. This would be very difficult. The road is kind of uneven, or camper would definitely rock quite a bit. These are sites 56 through 78.
Oh yeah, I see him and her.
Yep. These are almost all exclusively permanent sites. There are a few that looks like this, site 56, but if you look at the road, it'd be very difficult to get down here if you have a large fifth wheel, so I'm sure they don't rent out to fifth wheels. This is site 57, pretty nice overlook of the lake, but a lot of these queue and just hang out. I'm sure on the weekends and summer this place gets pretty busy. You can see the lake down here. It's pretty close. There's some boats that are parked out here, and this is one of the common areas, it looks like, just for people to have picnic area and place to stay during the weekends. There is the pool that's located here, and again, you can see this looks like a little train car, probably a caboose at one time, and then it has the pool. Right now it's closed, probably for the winter. Well, looks like a pretty nice pool, it's pretty clean. A little play area over here, and then there's a clubhouse area right here.
I said walk in.
It's a real nice clubhouse in here. TV, piano, ping pong table, some couches, some other tables, books, air hockey table, foosball table, looks like some yard bowling, some real nice clubhouse area. It does have restrooms and showers on the other side. Hours look like from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I guess you can have private parties here. It also has church service. I know Sundays 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Breakfast and coffee provided. So these are the showers. Some of them are open. So it has a toilet, a sink, shower. Pretty nice setup. Since these were smaller areas that we thought probably were for tents, it makes a lot more sense now that you would have these showers right here, because those smaller areas that we were talking about are probably more for tent camping. So it gives a nice comfortable area for people that are staying in tents. So this is sites 1 through 46. What we can see here is a pull-through site. Pretty good location right there, overlooking the lake. That's site 31. Looks like these are rental cabins, number 32 and number 33. And then another back-end site, looks like site 34. This is the laundry room area right here in one of the old train cars. This is the laundry facility. Looks like it's $1.50. Center. Looks like it has a nice deck outside. Doors open.
Watch the road.
The road is pretty narrow here. I'm not sure if you would tow and fifth wheel down here, but obviously there's some down here, so I'm not sure how it...
Permanent residents.
A lot of them look permanent. Some of those down there, this looks like a permanent spot right here. Some other spot over here. These look like they might be tent spots down here. They look like they do have power and water. So kind of nice tent camping. There's another. There's an area that specifically says it's a tent area. And you see it goes right back to the road. So right now, there's some lights on it. So it's kind of a nice feature. It does look like there's a couple spots here for RVs. Let's see the first one.
Oh, there we go, 30.
Outside 30.
Don't know.
What that one is. So you have locations. They probably are not full time, not here all the time. This site 11 backs right up to the water, so site 11 is pretty nice. This site over here, just across the river, parking area. And then you can see this other site. There's another one actually is right on the boat docks, so that's pretty nice. Site 10. This is site 9. Right on the docks. The walkway to it. Site 8. Site 7. 8 and 7 look really nice. Ooh, there's a few across the way here.
17.
17. This is site 6. Site 5. And site 4. I'm sure the site 16. Here. Site 3. Right on the water. These are pretty nice locations right on the water. I'm sure in the summer these are popular locations. There are some sites that are located right up here. Site 40, looks like site 40 and 41 are right there. And then up above there's pull-throughs with big decks that are located on it. And you can see how this one up here is a pull-through and has a very large deck on the back side of it. Pretty nice overlooks the water. Site 1. Yep. Has a nice overlook of the lake. Right on the water. Deck. And then you can see this is site 37, which is a pull through. And has a very nice deck on it. Class A site. So really nice setup there with a great view of the lake. No other people around on that side. So. Summer with a boat dock and a boat ramp. So.
Full camping area.
This is the boat ramp. Head straight down into the water here, you can see. And there is a big fish cleaning section in here. Area, and then you see the beach is really nicely graded right now. It's chilly, but a really good view of the lake. Very nice area. And you see how the campground is laid out up above this. So this is our review of Northshore Landing. We drove around the campground. We're sitting right now outside of the laundry room, but a really nice location here. We are part of the Travel Resorts of America, and when we made the reservation, they gave us a spot, so they assigned us a spot. But, you know, 14 days here hasn't cost us anything other than our Travel Resorts of America fee. So it's been pretty interesting stay.
And you don't get to choose your spot, they give it to you. If we were able to choose our spot, I would have chosen somewhere closer to the water.
So, you know, as we are sitting here and we're looking at these spots that are around here, and you can see there's some that are right on the water. Right now, we're sitting outside of the laundry room, but as you can see, down here in front of us, there's quite a few spots that are right on the water, which are really nice. And if we could have chose our spot, we probably would have chose one of the ones that are on the water. It's been an interesting stay. It's been kind of chilly, so we've been in our RV. It's rained a few days, so we've been in our RV. But we've traveled around. We've checked a few things out in the local area.
Not many restaurants.
Not a lot of restaurants. We found one pizza restaurant. The rest are like Pizza Huts and Hunt Brothers and Godfathers and gas stations. So we did find a chop house, a nice steak house that we went and visited, which we also posted about earlier. So it's a good kickoff to our trip. But again, we're getting ready to head out this coming weekend and head to Stone Mountain. We'll see how the rest of this trip goes, as I'm sure there's a lot more things to see, a lot more things to do. and our videos are going to get a lot more interesting as we go. So, hope to see you on the road, and I'll talk to you next time.
Tanks full where he's empty, living